Germany are really buzzing. Their campaign couldn't have got off to a better start. 3 points already in the bag. A repeat performance here would certainly see them take a massive stride towards the knockout stages. You sense an air of quiet confidence that they are ready to do just that. Supporters certainly winning them on in every possible way. Things look good, really good.
No question that this is one of the great capital venues of the Netherlands, the Johan Cruyff Arena, Amsterdam.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany.
So a sprint to make it through the group stage and a really vibrant atmosphere to match.
Well, Peter, the opener couldn't have gone much better result-wise, and that momentum and belief has to be taken into this. And along with the verve and vigour they showed first time round, I think a repeat ought to do the trick here. They'll be backing themselves with a quiet confidence, I'm sure.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Plays it over to the other flank. Hoists it forward. Choupo-Moting. And they've been caught out here. Delivers across. And the defence can get it clear. Gnabry absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Kimmich gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cameroon seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Plays it out to the wing. Crunching tackle. And it's played forward. Sane tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Choupo-Moting, surely. Big chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Up to meet it! He's missed, but by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Sandro Anguissa. We hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Germany can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Good ball. Gets wrestled off the ball. Rudiger hits that long.
Cameroon keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Sambo Anguissa. Rudiger battles to win it back. Now a chance to break. Toni Kroos. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Has a hit! It's in!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Germany break the deadlock.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Choupo-Moting. It's Choupo-Moting! And the ball's come out.
Cameroon are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
It's one! It's anyone's ball.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, real danger here. He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So that's it. It is all over. Germany win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. So another win, that's 2 from 2, and it is looking good.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test.
So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. The place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add to the solitary point they already have in the bag. There are, of course, so many permutations, combinations that the various potential outcomes of this game could lead to, but there is never any space for debate as to what the team should be going for. They know what they've got to do.
The Estadio José Alvalade in Lisbon, a really impressive arena, named, of course, in honour of the founder of its occupants, Sporting Lisbon. Mexico looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Well, having drawn their opening game, Peter, I think there's a little more pressure to win this one rather than leave it to the final match and endure a more nail-biting encounter. That should be reflected with a purpose and an urgency from them. So I think we might get something lively.
So off we go then. Lozano. And it's Herrera. Oh, what a ball! Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He's got options in the box, and the finish! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort, and it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Herrera. Lozano. Herrera. And it's got through. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, he's gone for it! They score! Herrera with a predatory goal.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Mexico take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Perisic. Mexico are leading with half-time drawing close. They get a throw in. Vlasic. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticky. No one's afraid to have a go.
Mexico, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Perisic. Kovacic. Vlasic. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Rebic. Michelko. It's anyone's ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Modric! Rebic goes it backwards, and they'll try again. Rebic. Can he deliver? Michelko. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Lozano. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? And it's Herrera. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Perisic. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Croatia have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Lozano. Mexico, minutes away. Oh, the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Decent hit from there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Back into the middle. Vlasic! Vlasic! Get that clear. Into stoppage time. They must make something of this. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough. 1-1, drawn 1, 4 points from 6, and looking good. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. The Emirates on this occasion so vibrant, so atmospheric. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. De Vrij. Good take, and he's had a look. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. Plays it long. Promes. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's played forward. He's in, shot, and the finish! And it's a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Saudi Arabia produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it. A close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
The Netherlands don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Turns and goes back. Has a hit! Tings it out wide. Lofted into the middle. And he's cut it out. Van Dijk plays it forward. Berghuis.
Well played, he saw that coming. Out to the right.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and
Shapes to shoot! In it goes!
well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
The Netherlands have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Promise, he's being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still...
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Saudi Arabia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Berghaus tries lifting it over. Timely intervention. That'll be a throw. Ake. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share it.
Uruguay have got off to a solid, if unspectacular start, coming into this game off a draw on day one of the campaign. Not ideal, but far from disastrous, and much now depends on the outcome of this pivotal game. A win would certainly put them in the frame for a top two finish. Anything less, and it would be very much on the edge.
So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And so, the national anthems. Uruguay looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Well, having drawn their opening game, Peter, I think there's a little more pressure to win this one rather than leave it to the final match and endure a more nail-biting encounter. That should be reflected with a purpose and an urgency from them. So I think we might get something lively.
We have already started here. Ball is over the line. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Cavani. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly.
And it's Vecino.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Shalai. Jimenez positions himself well and cuts it out. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Can he deliver? Hoists it forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cuts it out. Now it's Luis Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's played forward. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a good ball to find him. And we've reached half-time.
So neither team has broken through. They're certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Bentancur goes looking.
Hungary have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Shalai plays it out to the flank. Jimenez. Forward it goes. Cavani tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Cavani. He could be in. It's Cavani! Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Shalai. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's looked long this time. Hungary get it back again.
Hungary have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Hungary really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has
He's through, it's one-on-one!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more.
And there goes the final whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, of course, victory in the opening fixture was absolutely ideal, and their path to the next round already looks navigable. By no means is there any guarantee of progress, but they have given themselves the best possible chance to go through. Past records state that a win on the opening day gives you an 85% chance or thereabouts of doing just that, so they have every reason for optimism. This is, of course, the Maracanã. It is a vast stadium, which many, and rightly so, consider the spiritual home of the world game. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. So a sprint to make it through the group stage, and a really vibrant atmosphere to match.
Yeah, 2 wins from 3 usually does the trick. Confidence is up, form looks good, and in a wonderfully expectant atmosphere, as you say. If they go about this with similar conviction, then all should be well come the final whistle.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Iwobi, Mikel, Ndidi, Mikel, ball's loose, who's getting there? Over to the left. Witsel. De Bruyne drives it forward, and it's Mertens. And here's Benteke. And the finish! Mikel. And here's Lukaku. Benteke. Mertens. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. Mikel goes looking. Iwobi tries to strip. Has a pop! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
They've played it short. Iwobi gets on the end of it. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Benteke. A real chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Mikel. Ndidi. Forward it goes. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Belgium head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. Here we go again then. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? That's the throw. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Iwobi spreads it towards the left. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mertens. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. It's being played forward. And he's there to cut it out. And there's a long ball. And he heaves it forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Iwobi is there to heave it away. Mertens. Hits one! Great effort, but no way through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Plays a clever pass. Ndidi. It's a loose ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Meunier. Ndidi. And here's Iwobi. He gets past his man. He has it out wide now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely...
So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. A place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add to the solitary point they already have in the bag. There are, of course, so many permutations, combinations that the various potential outcomes of this game could lead to, but there is never any space for debate as to what the team should be going for. They know what they've got to do. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it.
Chile looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening win. Not a time for holding back. They can instead make a statement here, telling the rest they're going to take control of the group.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward, and he's cut it out. Aranguiz. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the defence can get it clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vidal drives it forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gets it back. Forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Vidal. It's a throw in. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Vidal hoists it forward, and it's half-time here.
Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Eduardo Vargas desperately wants to get on the end of this. Mattel. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Socrates positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's played forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Isla hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vidal plays it forward. A long ball, but not especially accurate.
Chile showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hoists it forward. Aranguiz.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Aranguiz. Chile to make one last surge forward. Manolas knocks it away. And that is that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
It is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat.
Well, this is a ground with an old-school feel to it. Built between 1969 and 74, the Estadio Alejandro Villanueva in the neighbourhood of La Victoria in the Peruvian capital, Lima.
Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Tries a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Managed to get it away.
And it's Salah. Longley. Dembele. And here's Dembele.
Deftly done. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Hegazi.
Tries to locate someone up front.
And it's Al-Mohammadi. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It'll be a throw-in.
Mbappe.
Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah looks to clip it forward. Al-Mohammadi.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah
Is flagged offside.
Mohamed Salah
Positions himself well and cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Play for a throw. The referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
France have it back and they can go again. That's a throw. Kante pings it out wide. And he has been fouled there. So what can they conjure from this one? It's hit the crossbar! Decent hit from there. Oh, good interception. Giroud. Plays it out to the flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. El Mohammadi tries to clear. And it's Salah. Kante gets it back. Drives it towards the front. Just brushed off the ball there.
Egypt showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Up towards the front line. Back into the middle. Kimpembe drives it forward, and it's played forward. Giroud. Mbappe! Cut out in the nick of time. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Pogba!
Not the worst effort, Peter. It just needed a bit more fine-tuning.
So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity.
The United States have got off to a solid, if unspectacular start, coming into this game off a draw on day one of the campaign. Not ideal, but far from disastrous, and much now depends on the outcome of this pivotal game. A win would certainly put them in the frame for a top two finish. Anything less, and it would be very much on the edge. The Mineirão, a truly impressive arena here, high up in the great altitude of Belo Horizonte. The United States looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening one. Not a time for holding back. They can instead make a statement here, telling the rest they're going to take control of the group.
And already we're underway here. Just brushed off the ball there. Hoists it forward. Back into the middle. Cleared away.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Shapes to shoot! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Plays it out to the flank. Played into space out wide. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's put paid to a promising move. And here's King. Tries to stroke it through. And the ball is out of play. Pulisic. And help's available out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. And this could be the final action of the first half. Repelled by the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Pulisic. Ball's out on the left now. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So what can they conjure from this one? And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Pete.
Header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Time to report from an attacking perspective.
Jim, it's a cage-your game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He's picked him out.
Pulisic.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Good clearance and very necessary.
Norway merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Yedlin hits that long.
Well weighted. He has a pop! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's King.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goal. Well, of course, victory in the opening fixture was absolutely ideal, and their path to the next round already looks navigable. By no means is there any guarantee of progress, but they have given themselves the best possible chance to go through. Past records state that a win on the opening day gives you an 85% chance or thereabouts of doing just that, so they have every reason for optimism. Well, this is a ground with an old-school feel to it. Built between 1969 and 74, the Estadio Alejandro Villanueva in the neighbourhood of La Victoria in the Peruvian capital, Lima. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem, now to match it. So a sprint to make it through the group stage and a really vibrant atmosphere to match.
Well, Peter, the opener couldn't have gone much better result-wise, and that momentum and belief has to be taken into this. And along with the verve and vigour they showed first time round, I think a repeat ought to do the trick here. They'll be backing themselves with a quiet confidence, I'm sure.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Guerrero. Played out to the right. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Son Heung-min spreads it towards the left. Looks to dink one in. Bruno Fernandes. João Moutinho.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Lee Kang-in.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Lee Kang-in tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Son Heung-min. João Cancelo. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The start of another 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. A chance to play it in. And here's some... Hits one! Decent enough try. Son Heung-min with the short one. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Whipped in.
Pepe.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw. They get a throw in. Ruben Neves is fouled. Levered clear. In again. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Guerrero. He'll have a go.
Bernardo Silva quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
Hoists it forward. João Cancelo does well to read it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Son Heung-min. Portugal are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Son Heung-min. It is now or never. Time is against them. Pumps it into the area. Lee Kang-in. Quick glance at goal. The referee brings it to a close, and stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
Brazil have got off to a solid, if unspectacular start, coming into this game off a draw on day one of the campaign. Not ideal, but far from disastrous, and much now depends on the outcome of this pivotal game. A win would certainly put them in the frame for a top two finish. Anything less, and it would be very much on the edge.
It's Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Forward it goes.
Ramsey drives it forward.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Steered forward.
Has he picked him out? Well played, he saw that coming. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Lucas Paqueta.
Good clearance and very necessary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ramsey looks to thread it through. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Ampadu gets it back.
Lucas Paqueta.
Allen hoists it forward.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
And it's Ramsey.
It's a decent ball. He's had a goal! Goal, Wales! And right on half-time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
The action has already resumed. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played out to the right. Neymar. Oh, the ball's come loose. And he's there to clear it.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope. It's Neymar!
Plays it out to the flank.
Looking for space out wide. He gets past his man. In he flies! Oh, real danger here. Bale. Out to the right. Played into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
And it's Allen.
Gets into some space. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lucas Paqueta. Neymar. Neymar!
And that's off target.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gone for it! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's Ramsey. Back into the middle. Allen. Brazil have reached the now or never stage. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Point-blank header! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gabriel. Now surely! Brazil with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And through to the goalkeeper. And there goes the final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off.
So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. A place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add to the solitary point they already have in the bag. There are, of course, so many permutations, combinations that the various potential outcomes of this game could lead to, but there is never any space for debate as to what the team should be going for. They know what they've got to do. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Truly a crunch game, a time for both sides to deliver.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening run. Not a time for holding back. They can instead make a statement here, telling the rest they're going to take control of the group.
The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference? That's surely a foul. Free kick. Robbie Cruz. It's anyone's ball. Gets it into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. Moy. Out to the left it goes. Going through. Great leap! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Bonucci goes long. Done very well to intervene. Australia are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Keeper sends it forward. Luongo. Moy. Over to the left. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece. And the first 45 minutes are up. Both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The action has already resumed here.
Italy can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Luongo. Rogic plays it out to the wing. How about a shot? Luongo. Belotti. Deftly done. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Moy goes looking. Luongo plays it out to the flank. Florenzi cuts it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Moy. Rogic. Cruz. Now it's Cruz. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Cruz. Lecky. Rogic spreads it towards the left. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rogic. Lovely feet. Zaniolo gets into the right position to intercept. Cruz. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And the referee brings it to a close. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge.
So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. A place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add to the solitary point they already have in the bag. There are, of course, so many permutations, combinations that the various potential outcomes of this game could lead to, but there is never any space for debate as to what the team should be going for. They know what they've got to do.
We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. We stand for the national anthem of Poland.
Well, that was impressive. Match that.
Truly a crunch game, a time for both sides to deliver.
Well, having drawn their opening game, Peter, I think there's a little more pressure to win this one rather than leave it to the final match and endure a more nail-biting encounter. That should be reflected with a purpose and an urgency from them, so I think we might get something lively.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gets good distance on it. Tries lifting it over. It's out for a goal kick. Forward it goes. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Glick plays it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Klich. Neither side yet able to find the net. Zielinski. Klich. Lewandowski. And it's Grosicki. Grosicki. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Muriel. Cuadrado. Throw it. That is terrific skill. And he's cut it out. And it's the whistle for half-time.
Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
So, reviews on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Colombia clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Hoists it forward. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Klich. Zielinski goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Zielinski goes short. He hits it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Zielinski weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Luis Muriel. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Colombia have themselves a chance from the spot. Never any doubt. He was just never going to miss.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Colombia draw first blood here.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Grosicki going full tilt down the left. And help's available out wide.
Poland are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Grosicki. Zielinski goes looking. Away from immediate danger.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Lewandowski! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Colombia win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important.
So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. A place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add...
Sterling! Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Chilwell.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Looks to clip it forward. Maddison.
Defenders on the back foot.
Now it's Sterling. And here's Kane.
Tries to dink it in.
Chilwell
Delivers the ball.
looking to break out here.
Well, that's where he wants it. Forward it goes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. A real chance to break. He's had a goal! Goal! England! England take the lead.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
England take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Alexander-Arnold,
Chip through.
and he just whacks it away.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0.
Plays it out to the flank. And that should be the keeper's.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
England, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
England leading 1-0 at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
England going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Tries to get it clear. And he's there to clear it.
And that's been won straight back.
Tries to get it clear. Has a pop! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rice. Kane.
And he's surging through.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's looked long this time.
lack of accuracy.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Danger averted for now. Out to the right. Played back in. Defending of the desperate variety.
England probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Maguire drives it forward. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. That was enough. 1-1.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat.
This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. Argentina faced here with what can already be a make-or-break game.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. Gets into some space. It's a loose ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his...
Massive leap! Played out to the right. Martinez. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Lustig knocks it away. Defending of the desperate variety. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi to take it as usual. Cleared away. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Forsberg desperately wants to get on the end of this. And it's Larson. And help's available out wide. Forsberg. Up to meet it! Oh, he didn't get the direction he needed.
Ibrahimovic really could have done with putting that away. He was up like the proverbial salmon.
Sweden desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, real chance! Hoists it forward. It's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of tries. It's an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, good interception. Di Maria. Out of play for a goal kick. Gets it back. He gets past his man. Goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
That could spell trouble. That's a decent ball, but just the goalkeeper to beat. Gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw-in. Danger averted for now. It's got through and Messi! And he heaves it forward. Ibrahimovic. Sweden keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to not...
Shapes to shoot! Martinez. Paredes. And he's there to cut it out. Big chance, corner. Messi plays it short. Turns and goes back. Has a pop! And that has been cleared. Tries lifting it over. And he's there to clear it. Tagliafico tries to stroke it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Forsberg. Ah, he's given it away.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Played into space out wide. He's left his man. And it's played forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defences.
Spain have got off to a solid, if unspectacular start, coming into this game off a draw on day one of the campaign. Not ideal, but far from disastrous, and much now depends on the outcome of this pivotal game. A win would certainly put them in the frame for a top-2 finish. Anything less, and it would be very much on the edge.
Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is Celtic Park, affectionately known as Parkhead. Spain looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Well, having drawn their opening game, Peter, I think there's a little more pressure to win this one rather than leave it to the final match and endure a more nail-biting encounter. That should be reflected with a purpose and an urgency from them, so I think we might get something lively.
We have already started here. Can he deliver? Whipped in. Up to meet it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bernat spreads it towards the left. Thiago. Rodri. He's had a go! And it's played forward, gets into a dangerous position. Neither side yet able to find the net. Forward it goes. Saul. And it's Bernat. Swung up. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Saul gets it back. Chance to break. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bernat with the crossfield ball. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Ferran Torres. Thiago. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Thiago. Gorgeous control there. Rodri. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Unspectacular but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Spain clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Tries to locate someone up front. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has he found his man? Seri gets it back.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Thiago. Saul. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rodri drives it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the right. Ferran Torres. No foul, says the referee. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Zaha. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Ivory Coast showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Thiago. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
So that's it. It is all over. And it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. A truly impressive arena here, high up in the great altitude of Belo Horizonte, and we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
So we're up and running. And
has been cleared. Badu Ndiaye tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Keita. Yang. Keita. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in
And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And here's Keita. Keita with a delicate ball. Yoshida goes looking. Nagatomo. Japan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Hoists it forward. Senegal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Idrissa Gueye floats one over. And the defence can get it clear. Yoshida. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Niang, out to the right, back into the middle. Niang. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Osako. Osako spreads it towards the left. Shibasaki! And it's played forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Senegal can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Shibasaki. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Finds himself eased off the ball. Niang. And here's Keita. It's Keita! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Keita simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
He's pinged one through here. Cuts it out. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Shibasaki. Well weighted. Mane. He's had a goal! Oh, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Niang. Keita. And there's a long ball. Great leap! No, he's got that completely wrong. Forward it goes. And the referee brings it to a close. Senegal win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it...